I've just found a brand new traffic source. The site that I've got for you today is called narratively.com. So that's NARRATIVELY.com. But before we go ahead and use it, let's go to SimilarWeb and verify that the traffic levels and the traffic sources are right for you and your business. So here we are. Let's head over. There we are. So we're in SimilarWeb. And if we go down to the traffic overview, we can see that it's getting around 500,000 visits a month. Just under. It's just dipped down slightly in the last few months. And there you can see recently it broke through the 500,000 visitor mark. But this is what I want to show you. We have got traffic by countries. 55% of the traffic on this website comes from the United States. 6% from the UK, 6% from Canada, 2% from Germany, 2% from Brazil. So what does this really mean? It means for you that should you use this as a traffic source, you are going to get very profitable traffic, very desirable traffic. Certainly when it comes to advertising, USA, UK, Canada, and I should really put Australia in there as well. They tend to spend the most money online. So let's go down to the traffic sources. So we can see that 29% direct, but this is interesting, 43% from search engines, 17% from social media. Okay, what does this tell us? It tells us that should you publish content on this platform, then there is a strong possibility it's going to get indexed and ranked by Google. Okay, let's go down to the search. So 100% organic, really good for you because organic traffic tends to be the most loyal traffic. If we go to social media, this is really interesting, 31% from Reddit. We don't see that very often, do we? Pocket, 19%, Dig, 17%, Facebook, Twitter. That's really interesting. So here we would expect to see Facebook and Twitter at the top. So this tells us something about the audience that this website attracts. Maybe they're a little bit less mainstream. Maybe it's a little bit more niche. Maybe we'll find out. So let's go check it out. So this is the website. We're going to take a deep dive into it. So it says celebrating humanity through authentic storytelling. I like that. That tagline. And here we have different sections. So writing, video, podcasts, TV and film, brand, studio. So if we go down here, we have this featured section. But if we go scroll right down, we have story collections. Don't worry, you don't have to write fiction to get published or featured on this platform. I'll show you how to do it even if you're not writing fiction. So if we go down here, we've got another featured bit, podcasts, and storyteller spotlight. Now, imagine if you get featured here. Imagine how much traffic and exposure you're going to get. So if we click on this profile here, see that this person has got links in this content. So there's going to be links to this person's website. It seems to be an interview. Okay, so that's a really nice way that they can promote their community members. I like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. So let's go back. I said that there are two ways to get featured on this website, or at least get your content published. Let's click on this one instead. Okay, down here towards the footer, we have this send us a story tip. This is the first way to use it for traffic gen. I'm actually going to show you a second way in a second. But here it asks you to send us a story tip. So they're constantly on the lookout for extraordinary stories, truly unique, unusual, spectacular people, places, subcultures, and experiences. So there you can email tips@narrative.ly. Okay, so that's one way to get content published on this platform. Let's go have a look at the second method. So here on the navigation bar, we've got this icon there. Click that. It's going to bring this drop down menu. Here underneath connect, we have contribute. If we click on contribute, we've got a couple of options here. So the first option here that we're going to see is submit a story. So if we click on that, it's going to ask us what type of story we want to submit. So reported stories. If you want to get some information about what exactly they are, I don't need to read all this out for you. You can do that in your own time. Hidden story, first person story, photo, essays. So you decide, go through all the content here, decide for yourself what type of content suits you best to get featured or published on this platform. And if you need additional help to figure that out, let's have a look at, let's say, this one, Renegades. Click on that. And here we have more articles. These seem to be factual articles, so Renegades might be a good section for you. I'll leave it up to you to decide for yourself. But let's have a look at what people are publishing. Where journalists prepare for the worst the world can throw at us. Scroll down. Okay, and interestingly, there's some links here. So these could be to the author's website. If we have a look, we forgot to do this previously. So if we go inspect element and see if it's a no follow or a do follow. Okay, and that is a do follow. So that's going to pass link juice, it's going to pass authority, it's going to be really good for you and your SEO. Okay, so let's go back, because what we want to do is submit a story. So if we click submit, it's going to ask us to create your account. Now, I already have one, so I'm just going to go ahead and sign in. But if you want to see what the process looks like, it's very simple. Just put in your usual details, email, password, first name, last name. But I'm going to go ahead and sign into my account. Okay, now you'll notice when you sign up for an account, you have this profile section up here. So here you can play around with your profile, update things a little bit if you want to, or you can just go ahead and start publishing on the platform. And now we have this section here. So we have a headline, what's your story about, who are your central characters, what's your reporting plan, loads of questions that you can fill in. All these fields are going to change depending on the type of story you want to publish. And this is really cool. If you would like to use pseudonyms, explain why you feel this is necessary. Now, if you are serious about driving traffic to your website, I'm going to give you the traffic methods that I never share on YouTube or anywhere else. I'm going to give them to you for free when you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic. And if you found this useful, give it a thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel too, and hit that little notification bell so you never miss an update from me. And I will hopefully see you again in a couple of days' time. Take care.